Hi, greetings, fellow sleuths. And first of all, I do want to apologize for not making any videos last week. I just completely spaced, and also I was pretty tired from work and other things. So yeah, anyway. So today we're going to be taking a look at the penultimate episode of Veronica Mars, Season 4, Gods of War. Veronica Mars and Keith Mars had their suspicions about Big Dick committing the first two bombings, C. Sprite and Perry Walsh, and Penn Ebner, the pizza guy, being a copycat bomber who set off the last three bombs. The theory is all based around a nail, which Penn and the murderheads thought was some shrapnel from the first bomb. Really, the nail came from a piece of art in the hotel that got ripped apart. They think that the second bomber assumed the nail was from the first bomb and then created bombs from these nails to imitate the initial bomber. The Marsists approached the chief of police about it, and she agrees to put out an APB for Penn to find him. They raid his apartment, find printed materials about how to create bombs. Penn is nowhere to be seen, and was last seen leaving with a packed bag, they assume, to his girlfriend's cabin. Big Dick offers Maddie Ross a bribery card, and hopes that she will sell the Sea Sprite and stop looking for answers about who the bomber is. This offer makes Maddie even more sure that Big Dick is the bomber. Veronica and Keith track down Penn to a remote cabin. Dodi Mendoza and Alonzo Lozano follow her there in hopes they can kill the bomber and the Marses, knowing that they suspect them. Veronica and Keith tell Penn that the gig is up and he is caught. Then, Dodi and Alonzo start shooting at all of them. They get into the house and try to protect themselves, but they almost ran out of bullets. Fortunately, Weevil and his gang, hearing that Alonzo threatened Veronica, come to the rescue. They tell Alonzo and Dodi to back off. The Marses and Penn walk away alive. Penn gets arrested. Veronica and Keith are awarded the $250,000 reward that was offered. Leo Giamotto leaves to go back to Virginia since the case is now closed, as Penn was caught. He says bye to Veronica and leaves on friendly terms. A new letter was sent by the bomber, saying there will be another bombing later that week at noon. The letter is written with a limerick. Everyone asks Penn if he knows where it is, but he maintains his innocence. Keith announces that he will charge for Mars investigations because he's losing his memory and almost got himself and Veronica killed because he forgot extra bullets when they needed them in the shootout. Veronica is upset by this idea, but Keith tells her he has no choice. Aww. Logan Eckel surprises Veronica by coming home. She mainly asks if he still has the ring because she wants to accept his proposal since she had a moment of clarity from her near-death experience. Aww. In a surprise twist, another Penn calls Veronica and Keith asking to hire them. He claims he is not the bomber and that he wants them to prove his innocence. Hesitantly, they agree, having doubts that maybe they were wrong in accusing Penn after all. They start to look into it. Big Dick and Clyde Pickett have some differences, since Clyde was promised a beachfront property for his help in the bombing, and Big Dick says it escaped his mind and he sold it to someone else. Clyde is upset, and realizing, after Keith gave him a heads up, that if Big Dick is arrested in connection with the first bombing, that he will give up Clyde and he will go back to jail. Clyde decides to approach the Mexican cartel guys to offer them a gift. The gift is a recording of Big Dick admitting his involvement in the bombing. Alonzo and Dodi are happy to finally have the bomber they've been looking for. Clyde is happy because he knows they will kill him, and his connection to the bombing will be eliminated. Interesting. So I think this is a pretty enjoyable episode, especially with Veronica and Logan, taking things further in their relationship and stuff like that. So yeah. So overall, I give Gods of War 4 marshmallows out of 5. Well, anyway, to know more as we take a look at the final episode, Years, Continents, Bloodshed. So until then, remember everyone, the game's afoot.